Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel, and we are on the Metacraft server today. Check this out, this is kind of weird. If I go ahead and do this, it's like the draw order for mini HUD is like messed up. See that? So the green boxes are the biome boundaries, and oh well, that seemed to have fixed it. So apparently the biome boundaries are just rendering in the wrong places. No, it still is rendering weirdly, because look at this. Yeah, it's definitely something's messed up with the draw order of the despawn sphere and the biome boundaries. I'm not sure why that's the case. Yeah, even if I turn it off and back on, it still stays glitchy. We're here at a weird spot, but if we go through the overworld, we could come back out. Oh, my audio is coming through the wrong thing. Let me fix that. Okay, let's try that again. We go through this portal, and we come out down here. Let me repair up while I'm here. Okay, so this is a wither skeleton farm that Potato and I made for... He made it for heads, and I wanted beacons, so we're both getting something out of it, which is nice. So yeah, let's go in free cam. So yeah, there's a field of wither roses here, which allows them to spawn, but doesn't allow any of the other nether fortress mobs to spawn. They get drawn to this piglin here, and then they drop down, and there's dogs at the bottom for to kill the wither skeletons. So yeah, it's a pretty cool farm, and I'll show you some clips of us designing it. Some of the video recorded a little weird because I had the screen set to the wrong resolution and stuff, but yeah. Oh, we got two heads so far, so that's decent. We still do have some spawn proofing to do. If we look up here, you could see over here there's some area where they're still able to spawn, even from the... If I go ahead and turn on that overlay again, you see they're able to spawn in this area here. So this all needs to be spawn proofed. And this portal down here is one of the smart portals that allows you to choose where you come out depending on what height you go through the portal. So if we go through like this, we could come out on the nether roof, which is really nice. So that way we can take a little bit of damage. I don't know why that happens. It wasn't happening before.
Here, give me a second. When we land next, I'll hit record on my end.
You don't have a keybind for it? I guess you don't record very often, do you?
I don't, yeah. Yeah, no, so I'm used to stream, and I accidentally set up a stream keybind, and it was the worst thing I've ever done in my life.
I've done that too. I did that one time, and I kept hitting it by accident. I'm like, oh no.
Next thing you know, it's like, why is the light green? Oh, gods, guys, don't mind this. Just fooling around, no worries here. Everyone would be like, why did I get a stream notification? Well, it was always at off hours when I was messing with stuff, so people would be like, why is Potato streaming at 3 in the morning or something like that, you know?
What is that thing? Oh, no way, I can see the... Oh, geez.
Fire bad.
So looks like there's decent spawn rates here. Oh, I'm lagging.
Oh, this is the one?
This is one of them.
Okay. It looks like there's a lot of nether... I don't want any of your marmalade. Get it out of here. It looks like there's a lot of nether wastes around us here that we'd have to spawn proof.
Do you have fog?
If we get one that is entirely encased in soul... Oop, in soul sand. Ow. You stupid butt. I can't hit... Apparently I'm lagging so badly I can't hit the stupid things.
So it's the server then. So this one does have decent spawn rates even with no spawn proofing. Although we are getting the spawners a lot, so maybe if we try to move away from those.
Yeah, honestly, aside from the spawners, I don't see much. But that's also because we flew from the other direction where all the piglins are loaded, so...
Yeah, it does feel kind of slow here.
As I said, it has 2 spawners really close, which if we wanted to do a blaze farm would be great, but for a skelly farm, where's our crossroads at? That's the thing that's going to matter.
Yeah, there's usually, what I find is there's usually up to 5. So if we can find a bunch. Actually, does the crossroads still matter? Because Fury and Apollyon were saying that they'll spawn anywhere within the bounding box. Oh, wait.
Yeah, they do. So the only reason why crossroads are a big thing is because they have the biggest bounding box, like, in general. Like everything else might be little strips or narrow little skinny.
Right,
and
right.
The thing that makes the Skelly farm so cracked is getting pack spawning. So by having the bigger area, you get more to spawn in a smaller amount of space.
Okay. Yeah, I thought they were saying like
you
the
could
whole...
technically just, yeah, you could get it everywhere.
Can they spawn on like places that the building isn't, but within the bounding box of the entire thing? So like,
if you put a netherrack in it, I believe so. Yes.
Okay, because yeah, they were saying
the thing I think that makes it special about Crossroads is I think any block that is like Nether Origin, like Netherrack, things like that, within the bounding box will spawn Nether Fortress mobs.
So it matters what block is placed down. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, I would say let's go check out how far is the one that was in the Soul Sand Valley?
About 2000. That's easy to remember. I have been starting to bring my shield with me. Oh my gosh, we're in new chunks.
I have my shield too, but while I'm flying and new chunks and lagging,
yeah,
in case I crash and burn in lava. I learned my lesson from frickin' the Piglin episode. Nether and lava equal no happy potato chip.
That was right after we had the vote end too, right? So it was like people that voted that you die. They're like,
yeah, I know. I survived the part I thought I was gonna die in, and then died in the part I thought I couldn't die in.
Nope. Where'd
you go? I missed you.
I landed in lava.
No die. You got your totem out, right?
Do I have ender pearls? I do.
I'm getting these guys off you.
Oh, well, I popped a totem, but I'm good.
I mean, now you have fire res, so just don't let the slimy boys hit you. I got the big one, so they're just tiny boys now. Where'd you go?
Right here, right up here. I'm like straight behind you.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Are you up behind me? Am I blind?
I am. There's like
the totem made you invisible.
There's like a basalt pillar that's between us.
Let's see.
You don't see me?
I'm blind, apparently. I'm looking. I don't even see your name tag. Oh, I see you now. I saw you right before you hit yourself with the glowing arrow.
And here it is. Nice.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it looks like the spawn rates are decent here.
Let's find our crossroads.
Oh,
let's zoom over here.
I got head.
Oh wow, nice.
Okay.
It looks like it's attached to like one of every biome actually. There's another waste there.
Wow.
There's a crimson there. It's in Soul Sand.
Don't die, don't die.
And are you good?
Yeah, I didn't realize I was that low on health. I popped a totem.
Jeez. Another one?
Yeah.
Actually, this crossroads right here might be perfect.
I don't mind popping them because I got the raid farm.
I mean, that's fair. This crossroads right here is in the middle. We're definitely still gonna have to do some spawn proofing. Oh, there's a bastion over there too.
So do you want to make it like automatic or do you want to make it like manual? Because I'm fine with either. I would say
a mix of both. We can do, there's one design I know of that you can like activate dogs and it becomes fully auto, but the rates are lower. Or you can just turn the dogs off by like lowering a piston and pulling them away. And then you swing with the sword and then the rates are higher, but it's not automatic.
Another head.
What? Jeez.
Another totem. Wow, I am bad at this.
That's 3 totems and 2 heads. You're 2 for 3.
Another head.
Wow. How many did you kill? 3? And you got
like
3?
5. I killed like 5.
That's ridiculous. You have like looting 17 or something. There's a good chunk of the Crimson Forest will have to spawn proof if we use this crossroad. And some of the Netherrack, some of this, not a lot over there.
We don't actually
but everything else looks like it's in soul soil.
We don't actually have to use this as our despawn, or our like spot where we stand. We can go that way and stand over there while they spawn here.
Yeah, that's true. And then we could just have them, yeah, I guess. It would be the fastest rates if we want the fastest rates. Would be being right there so we could kill them as fast as possible.
There are 3 crossroads in like an L shape. At
like touching each other.
Yeah, at 2170 and 126.
Keep trying to hit M to bring up a map. Like, are they on surface area or are they underground?
They are on kind of surface, but there's ground around it. It'd be a lot of clearing, but I definitely think it's possible.
Ah, I got withered. I got his skull.
Nice. Wow, we're getting so many. Oh, wow, that's your first one. Okay, so you definitely don't have any in your store. Yeah, I wasn't sure if you were selling them or not.
No, no.
Oh,
I mean, I plan to eventually. It's just I haven't had the time to set up a farm.
So you're saying we can use striders because they won't spawn if another mob is near? So I didn't know that works for...
effectively, if you think of having... Oh.
I mean, I believe it, but...
this guest.
I believe it, but I didn't know
when
it
you
works
have
on passive mobs.
It only works on certain mobs, and I think it lists basically it's like the Nether native mobs. Okay. And since the Striders are native to the Nether, and they count towards the mob vote, yeah, they count towards the mob vote. They voted Armadillo this year. They capped towards the mob cap, effectively. By having one in the area, it creates a radius of X amount of blocks around them. But the thing is, the more mobs that are in an area, the wider that radius becomes. So effectively, if we put like, I think the magic number is like 12 or 15. If we put 15 of them in the same spot, it basically makes that radius so wide that it's like a despawn sphere. And then effectively, the only thing that could spawn is the stuff that would naturally spawn in the fortress. Because all of the biome spawns are locked out with the Striders. I'm culling. Yeah, culling is the opposite of what I'm doing. What's the word like the dogs do with the sheeps? I'm sheepdogging these Striders.
Oh.
Corralling. That's the word I meant to use. I'm corralling. I'm culling them from existence.
You got one of the Minecraft songs playing?
No, basically, if I'm not playing music, my head is automatically playing music, and then I just get random stuff that I start humming out loud.
Oh, it sounded like it was actually the one that's playing right now, like it, as if it was like a second off.
That's great.
Oh, you know what? I just realized this footage that I've been recording is going to be completely unusable because I've been in full screen. Oh, well. Well,
I mean, you could probably still do something with it, like YouTube Shorts it or something.
Yeah, that's true. Or put it in and just be like, oh, I messed up the thing again. And it's because this monitor has a weird aspect ratio. So when I put things in full screen, it messes with everything.
Well, I mean, if you still have it at high resolution, you could just compress the resolution down and then put like an overlay to fill the space. You know what I mean? Put your
cut off
socials in or something. Oh, it cuts it off?
Yeah, because I have OBS set to 1280 by 720.
Oh, I gotcha.
So...
Well, then, yeah, just be like, haha, the video's cut off because I'm a silly willy.
Yeah, like, I'm stupid. This is what happened.
I feel like people could have fun with that still. Hello, YouTube.
Thing happened.
Hello, Brev subscribers.
Does it damage your armor? It does. That feels like it shouldn't.
Right?
Wait, does it? No, it doesn't.
I think so.
It's a...
Alright, well,
no, it's not.
The farm is complete. The only thing that we have to do now is two things. Spawn-proof the areas that are not in the Soul Sand Valley. And if we wanted to, go onto the nether roof and clear out everything above this area from bedrock up, or bedrock down, I suppose.
Yeah, that's probably a project for another day. Definitely.
No, yeah, I'm definitely not taking that on tonight.
Alrighty, so we are on top, or, well, I guess in the middle of our despawn sphere. So if I go ahead and free cam down, We'll see how well the farm is working. So I don't expect it to be working that well because there is still a lot of area that needs to be spawn proofed, as you saw at the beginning. But let's see how well it's working right now. So right now, nothing's really spawning. There we go. There's a cluster of them. Only 2 spawned. I wonder if, for one, it's possible that the pack size is less than 4 sometimes. The other possibility is that it saw the carpets and it decided it wouldn't be able to spawn them on the carpets. So those are the 3 or 4, I think. So maybe if we switch this out with glass, that'll increase the rates. I'm not exactly sure why we settled on carpets for the outside. But yeah. And if I go ahead and look down here, you could see that the dogs are killing the skeletons when they fall, and that is good. So yeah. But yeah, there's still some spots where they are able to spawn, so we don't have ideal spawn rates yet. There's still quite a bit of area where they are spawning, which is between the Soul Sand Valley and the despawn sphere. So yeah, pretty big area still left to spawn proof. But that'll be a project for another time. Right now, we're going to head back out west. And I figure this is about as good of time as any to show you guys how I have such high render distance on the server. So there is a mod that has come out, and I'm really excited about this. For one, we have the Bobby mod. So that's kind of like Distant Horizons, except it's the one that I was actually able to get working. I had trouble getting Distant Horizons to work, but then Fury told me about Bobby, and I've been using it since, and it's pretty cool. But that's not the main reason why we're able to see so far and still have amazing frames, and neither is it because I have an amazing computer, even though I do have a pretty good computer. That's not the main reason. You can see really, really absolutely far with this. It's just incredible. The main reason is because of the mod, and you're gonna see my mod list here. Mod Navidium. So I highly recommend, if you want higher render distances. I'm on 48 right now, and this is just incredible. This, you can just see so far. If I go out this way and at least load it in, I'm pretty sure we can see the sky spud all the way from Mike's base, which I think is like maybe 1,400 blocks if I were to guess. Yep, and here we are at Mike's base, and you can see behind me, sure enough, we can actually see the sky spud, and we can see that Stony Peaks biome that's near Blossom Hills, as well as the iron farm, which is the tin cans over there. You can see Metal Jack's house. You see even the town hall starting to get built over there, as well as just so much terrain around me. Now, if we look off in this direction, we could see that we don't see as far. That's just because those chunks haven't been loaded in yet. Our server distance is only 16, I think, maybe 10. It's showing 10 here, but that's just that's simulation distance, so I don't actually know. But if I go over in any of these directions, let's see. Can we see? There's OSR's cat farm. Let's see. Can we see OSR's bridge from here? I actually don't know. So we are over by OSR's bridge, and we're getting a vantage point here, so that way we can actually see how far we really can see. And surprisingly, even to me, we're able to see we're able to see the sky spud, we're able to see the tin cans, we're able to see we're able to see bamboozle from here. We're able to see almost everything, which is pretty cool. I'm looking to see if I can see anything else in the distance. I don't really see anyone building anything over here. But yeah, we could even see the Stony Peaks we were seeing before, which is past Blossom Hills, which is just absolutely incredible. So if I'm not mistaken, that's like 100 chunks, right? Why am I able to see that far? Because my render distance is only 48 right now. So I'm not really sure why I'm able to see this far, but I'm not going to complain about it. And the wither roses for our wither skeleton farm came from this setup here. So you can spawn in a wither here, and then you can spawn snow golems around them, and the snow golems will generate wither roses. But apparently a couple of the snow golems got loose in the end, and because of that, over time, the end got like covered in snow. And I hadn't been on the server, so I didn't know that it was happening. I'd taken a couple weeks off to do stuff in my solo world. And I come back on, and pretty much the whole end was covered in snow, and there is a couple snow golems loose. And in memory of that, we have constructed the Snither. So we'll see what people's reaction is to this when they see it. Anyways, guys, that's about it for this one. Take care. Have yourselves a wonderful day. Calcium Captus Modem Tardum. See you guys in the next one, and goodbye.